The year was 1926, a roaring chapter in American history when the nation pulsed with energy, ambition, and dreams of endless prosperity. Jazz music filled crowded city streets. Massive factories roared with production, and people believed the future would bring unlimited opportunity. Deep inside the Philadelphia Mint, giant steel presses thundered endlessly as glowing copper blanks were transformed into Lincoln wheat pennies. Millions of these tiny coins entered circulation across America, slipping into cash registers, train stations, diners, and the hands of hardworking families every single day. Most people saw them as ordinary pennies worth almost nothing. But hidden among those millions was a mysterious survivor that decades later would become a collector's obsession: the legendary 1926 no-mint mark wheat penny. At first glance, the coin appears simple and harmless. Abraham Lincoln's portrait stands proudly on the front, while two wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent on the reverse side. Because the coin was struck in Philadelphia, there is no mint mark beneath the date. To ordinary Americans in 1926, that missing mark meant absolutely nothing. Yet collectors understand an important truth. Sometimes the smallest detail can separate common pocket change from hidden treasure worth searching for across generations. The rich copper glow of a 1926 wheat penny gives it a beauty modern coins cannot match. Back then, pennies were struck mostly from copper, creating a warm reddish shine collectors still admire today. Some rare examples somehow survived with blazing original color untouched after nearly a century of history. These bright, red, wheat pennies became highly desired because copper naturally darkens and fades over time. Discovering a fiery red 1926 penny today feels almost like uncovering a frozen piece of the roaring 20s itself. Back in 1926, nobody imagined these tiny pennies would someday attract worldwide fascination. Children carried them to candy stores. Workers jingled them inside worn pockets after exhausting shifts, and families saved them in jars during uncertain times. Wheat pennies traveled silently through millions of ordinary lives while history unfolded around them. They witnessed celebrations, hardships, dreams, and struggles nobody could have imagined nearly 100 years later. What makes the 1926 no-mint mark wheat penny so fascinating is its survival through one of the most dramatic periods in American history. Think about everything this coin witnessed. It survived the Great Depression, World War II, economic collapse, technological revolutions, and generations of cultural transformation. Millions of other pennies disappeared forever into banks, melting pots, and forgotten drawers. Yet a few somehow endured against impossible odds. Most 1926 wheat pennies became heavily worn through circulation. Their copper surfaces darkened, details faded, and countless examples vanished forever. But hidden away inside dusty collections and forgotten family boxes, a small number somehow escaped destruction. When collectors discovered these rare survivors with strong details and beautiful surfaces, excitement spread quickly through the coin collecting world. Collectors carefully inspect every detail of the 1926 wheat penny under bright lights and magnification. They examine Lincoln's portrait, the sharpness of the wheat stalks, and the condition of the lettering. Tiny imperfections matter enormously. A coin with stronger details and original mint luster can become dramatically more valuable than ordinary examples. That is why experienced collectors spend years searching for extraordinary coins hidden among common pennies. Some of the most exciting discoveries involve rare, minting errors connected to the 1926 wheat penny. Doubled lettering, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and strange imperfections accidentally created during production can transform an ordinary penny into a collector legend. Error coins are mysterious because they were never supposed to exist. Somehow they escaped the mint and survived through generations, becoming accidental treasures hidden in plain sight. Imagine opening an old family drawer untouched for decades and suddenly spotting a shining 1926 wheat penny staring back at you. Your heartbeat begins racing instantly. The warm copper surface glows beneath the light while your fingers tighten carefully around the coin. Could this forgotten penny actually hold incredible value? That possibility is exactly what makes coin collecting feel like treasure hunting. Hidden fortune may already be waiting quietly inside someone's home. But the true power of a 1926 no-mint mark wheat penny goes beyond money. This coin represents endurance, survival, and memory through changing times. It traveled silently through one of America's most unforgettable centuries while the world transformed around it. Every scratch on its surface tells part of a story connected to real people, real struggles, and real dreams from another era. There is something defiant about this penny. While countless other coins disappeared forever into circulation, this survivor endured. It refused to vanish while decades passed around it. Nobody expected greatness from a simple 1-cent coin, yet the wheat penny became one of the most beloved and recognizable treasures in American coin history. Even now, old wheat pennies continue appearing in flea markets, estate sales, antique shops, and forgotten collections. Many people still overlook them because they seem too common to matter. But experienced collectors understand a powerful secret. Hidden treasure often hides inside the simplest places. One lucky discovery can completely transform an ordinary moment into the thrill of a lifetime. So before you ignore another old penny hidden inside a dusty jar, inherited collection, or forgotten drawer, stop and take a closer look. Search carefully for the date, 1926, and examine the warm copper glow beneath the light. Look closely at the famous wheat stalks and Lincoln's portrait, because somewhere out there, a rare 1926 no-mint mark wheat penny may still be waiting to be discovered. And for the lucky person who finds it, that tiny copper coin could become far more than money. It could become a symbol of history, mystery, survival, and the incredible discovery that changes everything forever. Next up,